Welcome to this week's edition of Sunday's Corner? What is this? Speaker's Corner, that's right. Speaker's Corner. Sorry, you guys threw me off with the Aboriginal music. So once again, we have our weekly podcast, and I want to welcome everyone from listening from around the world to our lovely little bit of showtime, excellence, and maybe some knowledge that you might not need to know, but we'll try to give it to you. So let me introduce the cast of characters on this cast. I'm going to start it with Jeff Wheeler to my left. Hello, good morning, Jeff Wheeler.
Am I actually to your left, Frank?
Actually, you're in the middle.
Why am I stuck in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle now? The rest of my life is so hard.
Jeff Wheeler from Atlanta, Georgia.
Thank you. Under currently a reflective shadow of this gold dome.
The reflective shadow of the gold dome.
And
for our other, the illustrious, and one of our illustrious panelists that is not under the shadow of anything, but is cascading his brilliance down to us at all times, Mr. Thomas Holm. Good morning.
I am actually in the line sight and the reflection currently of light of the Empire State Building. Suck it, gold globe of Atlanta.
I just found out that there's 800 ounces of gold in the gold dome here in Atlanta. So they covered an entire dome, which is rather sizable, in only 800 ounces of gold.
Do you know where there's a new gold source that they're starting to figure out how to prospect it?
The moon.
Perry Katie.
Closer, something that we're all involved with every day.
Okay, it's in the toilets. They found it in our poop.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No,
I guessed it.
Serious.
Wow.
In sewage, there is gold. Trace amounts, from things we eat, just in the air, because, gold dust, what have you. So they're trying to figure out how to, listen to this, how to basically prospect. So if you see the warning is, if you see any advertisements for jobs in new gold prospecting, don't take it.
So I guess
unless Mike Rowe would be there, because really that's going to be a dirty job.
Yeah. That's going to be a dirty job.
Yeah.
I love how I get the chance to introduce, but yet I haven't been introduced. And hello, my name is Frank Hathington. And as always, hello to our wonderful Ziggy that is running the boards in the background.
Yes, thank you, Ziggy.
Speaking of poop, what do we have on our docket this week?
Palm Sunday.
That's not poop.
No, but today is Palm Sunday. I do want to go back to poop and say this show is very much like prospecting for gold, and we take the manure of society.
Yes.
And we find the gold that's in there.
Yes.
That's what we do.
We are bringing you the shiny bits.
We are
from
fecal
the
49ers.
Bits.
We are
the
fecal
49ers. That's right.
Yeah,
maybe that should be our intro next time.
Maybe that should be the name of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fecal 49ers.
Now starting at left tackle.
How do I segue this into Hillary Rodham Clinton's email servers and how she deleted that?
That's later in the show.
Yes. So let's go back to Palm Sunday. It's Palm Sunday.
It's Palm Sunday.
What else is going on the calendar?
It's Seward's Day in Alaska, which I guess is is that Seward's Folly, the purchase of Alaska? Was that Grant?
I think it was under Lincoln.
Or was it?
No. I think it was.
I love that we collectively went no. 1867, so it would have been Johnson, right?
Johnson. Wow, I was off by 2 years.
Excuse me. First approach with Buchanan, but negotiations were stalled by the outbreak of Civil War. And
Andrew Johnson was the president in 1867.
There we go. Right. So it was the purchase. Happy birthday, Alaska.
I saw this post about maybe creating a bridge over the Bering Strait that would theoretically connect New York with London via road.
I saw that movie. It was called Snowpiercer.
Was Pierce Brosnan in it?
That was a bad joke. No.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with bad joke for 400, please, Alex.
One of the provincial governors of Russia was throwing this kind of this crazy idea out, but the trillions upon trillions of dollars it would take to build said road across the Bering Strait. And I personally saw this for the first time in Popular Science probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and just I don't know why, but thought about that when we said it was Seward's Day.
That's a dumb bridge, honestly, because
Can you imagine that?
I mean, I can see it
anybody
as...
seen Deadliest Catch and how toward those...
Steven Seagal's gonna fuck it up, man. You don't... Oh, wait, no, that was Deadly.
it
That's
up.
not... I'm thinking the wrong thing. You said Deadliest Catch, and suddenly
So-
I had that movie with Steven Seagal, Alaska.
So would you rather...
What was that, like The Perfect Storm?
No.
No, not that movie. So who
would you-
did we buy Alaska from? Was it Russia?
Russia.
Okay. So was that the last time that we had a
Russia.
successful business deal with Russia as a country?
Oh, no, we've had other deals, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
We dealt the U2 pilot. We got him back for some spies. That's a successful deal.
So
Gary,
if we ran a high-speed rail line
Yes.
from, say, Seattle
Yeah.
through Alaska, over the Bering Strait, and over to Moscow, would that do anybody any good?
No. I mean, the
no,
only,
because that shit freezes.
I could see it being used for freight. That's it. I could see maybe a freight
wind
line,
gusts?
connecting Asia to that. If you want to bypass shipping, I don't know. But
Yeah, I
not
don't know that it would really
not
help.
passenger service.
It can't be more efficient.
That's a folly. It's a folly.
Yeah.
It's a new folly. That's all. You know what isn't a folly though?
I would
just looked up what
say-
April
I
2nd
would-
is.
Yeah, what is
It's-
April
I would
2nd?
say it
It's
probably costs more money to do that than put men back on the moon.
We're moving on, Frank.
Just saying.
Okay, so April 2nd, which is the day after, this is like the hangover day from April Fool's. Got it?
Yeah. It's apparently I never heard of this day. It's Pascua Day.
What is Pascua?
It honors the discovery of the state of what is now the state of Florida by one Juan
What?
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon.
Which I'm looking at the site and it's pissing me off because they're like, who is searching for the fountain of youth? No. Stop getting America here at the Fecal 49ers.
The fecal 49ers
We're
will
good
bring to
about
you.
distilling the gold, but also throwing the shit out.
That's right.
And so
This is a
Yeah.
piece of shit.
the idea that Ponce de Leon was looking for the fountain of youth, that's a turd. You could just flush
Yep.
it the right way.
Yep.
That didn't happen.
Flush
that's not
it.
true.
Flush it.
Boom.
That's what it is. Wait, do I have a flush noise in my thing? No. I have no flush.
This is why
Speaking of
Frank should be
flushing,
running
how
the
about
soundboard.
those emails from Hillary Rodham Clinton's servers?
Nailed it. Tell us. I don't know about this. What's going on?
So
She deleted all of her
effectively,
private email.
well, but she owned the email. She owned the email server, right? And so that was a big hubble so that she could communicate outside of the Freedom of Information Act, effectively, so that she could have correspondence.
Hubble-bubble-loo?
That
You
just
said
means
hubble-bubble-loo?
Yeah. Are you going to put that in the toilet?
No, that's
Flush
pretty
it.
awesome.
I think that's a good word. So it was all over the news, plastered all over the news. Fox News covered it profusely that she had her own email server, which basically meant that you couldn't subpoena any of the information that she had used to correspond with people. Traditionally, someone who's Secretary of State would use a .gov email address, which all runs through the government email servers, and they have myriads of rules on how that does. But Hillary Rodham Clinton was only utilizing the same methodologies that, who was it, Colin Powell had pioneered.
Yeah.
Colin Powell said, you know what, I'm not going to run my emails through there as Secretary of State. There's too much stuff that I need to be able to email people and not feel like is going to show up on a discovery with the Freedom of Information Act. So she ran her own email server, did all of her correspondence there, and then fairly recently she wiped all of her email servers clean. With DoD wipe. Boom.
I got a request for former Secretary Clinton. It's a simple request, and it's going to be tied into something later we talk about, and that's
Commit suicide?
she should. Wow, that's not right, and that's not on so many levels. No, it's she should just announce that she's running. Period.
Yeah.
Or say that she's not, because I think there's, basically, you've got a whole pool of Republican candidates that we can talk about and discuss and analyze and theorize, and we have basically Hillary Clinton and maybe the governor of Maryland and maybe another dude whose name I can't remember, but nothing else, because everyone's, I guess the assumption is they assume she's running and they know they can't win.
Well, they know they can't fundraise against her.
Right. So stop the speculation and
Right.
end the speculation or concern, and let them know, yeah, y'all can do your thing because I got this. I don't know.
So Ziggy says she's going to be a sacrificial lamb, that she will not make it. I'm not sure I believe that, but time will tell. Time will tell. I think she will run. I can't imagine she won't run. She's been too power hungry throughout her days to not run. I can only imagine that that's what's going to happen.
Right.
I hope she doesn't win. I think she has a real chance of winning, which is not my favorite thing to hear or do.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But we're not here to talk about her.
We aren't
Sorry.
anymore. Nope.
We were talking about Florida Day. We were
Florida
talking
Day?
about Hillary Clinton and her server wipes.
It was the server wipes. That's what we were
Server
talking
wipes.
about. But I will bring to you something else that is coming to a close. Downton Abbey. It's announced that
Downton Abbey.
they will sunset on their 6th season, and there will be no more Downton Abbey. But the creator said that they're going to do another period piece. I don't know.
I already know what it is. It's
Okay.
a spin-off where Bates and his wife solve mysteries together.
I know nothing of any of these characters. So,
That's a
Does
Downton
it
joke.
sound-
That's a Downton joke for all our Downton viewers.
does it seem like that's going to be a good idea?
For the show to end?
Well, no, that they're going to do this spin-off.
No, that was a joke. Or the whole idea of a spin-off?
God! No! God, please, no! No!
That's the sound of every Downton freak. First off, I will say it's a good thing to end the show because this season was good. I enjoyed the season. Last season was completely an awful waste of time. I've never watched anything. I think this may have been things that pissed Thom off that shouldn't piss him off, was the 4th season of Downton Abbey, because nothing happened.
Yep.
Seriously, you can actually
Good
go from
costuming,
You can
and
go
that's
from
it.
season 3 to season 5, and maybe
not miss
watch
anything.
one episode. You can watch 2 episodes. Watch the episode where something happens to Anna. I'm not going to say for the spoilers, and then the resolution of what happens to that person who did something to Anna. Those are the only 2 episodes you need to watch in season 4. The rest of it was complete crap.
So
Season
basically,
5
it was like the first the Star Wars Phantom Menace.
Yeah, it was up there.
Non sequitur.
Yeah,
just
you totally can
not
skip
useful in the grand
Nope.
scheme of the story.
Nope. Yeah.
And also in the news,
Frank,
one of
I
my-
think, are you a fan of season 4? Is that what you're? wanting?
No, but I'm a fan of Aaron Shalak that decided to spend over $70,000 on his congressional office and making it look like the timepiece from Downton Abbey.
Oh, really?
Here's the thing. This is why he really should have. I think he should have resigned. He did resign. So he's spent this money to make it look like a Downton Abbey set piece. It didn't look like a Downton Abbey. He was a Republican congressman.
Okay.
And he basically resigned because he was receiving interior design funds illegally because you're allowed to
Decorate the office.
decorate your office.
Yes.
And so he apparently decorated his office in the style of Downton Abbey. Where I as an aesthete have problems is it didn't look like a Downton Abbey set piece. It looked like, I think as someone said, a Louisiana bordello.
It kind of looked like a hunting lodge from the 1920s.
Yeah, it was. I think whoever gave him the Downton treatment should be fired because they've obviously never seen the show.
No, they saw one episode once
Where they
and
went
were
hunting.
like,
They're
yeah.
like, oh, this is like Duck Dynasty in England times. All right, cool.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this. I'm gonna go down to the store. I'll get you some stuff. We'll be good.
This is Cy Robertson and his brother Phil Robertson.
Another British show will likely be sunsetting.
Dynasty of the Ducks.
That would be Top Gear. Jeremy Clarkson
Oh,
was
yeah.
officially
come
removed. Officially removed from any work with the BBC. Will no longer be working for him. The rumors on the street without the background noise, Frank. The rumors on the street are that
Whoa.
he'll go to what is it, Sky, and do a similar show.
Murdoch
where
show.
Where he can punch people. And
Is
they'll
that
actually
what
really?
fired?
All right. So, first of all, that. But
Stop.
think about all
What
the
is that?
people, the producers and all the production assistants and lead boy whip number 2, all the people that go into producing that show are losing their jobs.
Yep.
Over the fact, dude wanted his hamburger cooked medium well and not medium.
Well, basically because he's a bag of dicks about the thing. He's
Yeah.
gifted and talented, but he's still a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
So, should he get some corrective action for that? Yeah, he really should. You can't let that happen, but it would be very sad to hear that show is going by the wayside.
I've actually never seen an episode, so yeah.
It's as pithy British humor as you can imagine, and they're just so sharp and poignant in what it is that they say. If you understand the backdrop of what it is, he's just so on point.
I understand they're
Kinda
also
like,
racist and xenophobic too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could certainly say that. And if you need links to all of these things, there are links in our showcase. You can look at that whenever you're watching this YouTube. So to all of our illustrious viewers out there, feel free to peruse through links.
Look, I don't care. I think the X-Files is coming back, so that's cool with me for 10 episodes. So
X-Files coming back. I think it's just a payday. I think that's all they're doing it for.
Here's where I was like thinking like you, Jeff, but then I changed my mind, which is it's only for it's an event. It's a 13 episode event.
Okay.
So if they actually hold true to that, which makes sense because I think Duchovny is like, I don't really want to do this. I'm doing my own thing, and certainly Gillian Anderson has moved on. So I think if they just get them together, and also I think it's better than a movie because 2 hours. How much of a story can you do? A story arc? Well, I think it'd be fun. It might be interesting to see where it's like if they do it like a where are they now? A new case, a new story, and then that's it. And that's it.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a runaway success, you're like, that was fun. Now let's move on.
First of all, he's going to have to get out of his hand model contract from Zoolander 2 in order to produce this next series. And do you think Scully will be married?
Oh.
Will Scully have kids?
Sexual tension.
Wop, 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 wop.
And she had kids with Director Skinner. Bum 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 bum.
And the cigarette smoking man delivered her baby.
Dun 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 dun.
What was the agent's name? That was Terminator 2. The
Robert Patrick.
Robert Patrick. So,
what his character's name was? I don't remember. I stopped watching it by that time. I honestly didn't see probably the last season and a half of X-Files tier.
Oh. So speaking of things that should be a thing.
Yeah, what should be a thing?
There's Sharknado,
Yes.
right? Why is there not Hurricane NATO?
Wow. Mind?
That's all I was looking for. Next.
Wow.
Next.
okay, NADO, not NATO.
Right,
correct?
not NATO, as in North American Trade Organization.
Oh my
Treaty
God, it's a
organization.
hurricane made up of Turkey, Great Britain, France, U.S.
Well, this kind of segues into my random country of the day, if I could.
Yes.
Just a little,
Yeah.
little smidge.
Yeah.
Okay, so which nation in NATO does not have an army?
That's going to be Panama.
Slap.
What?
Oh my God, that's really hard. Iceland?
That would be correct.
Oh! He shoots, he scores!
Wait, why did I get slapped for Panama?
Because Panama's not in NATO.
Oh.
Panama is a Central American country, Jeff.
Oh.
that was annexed by the United States from Colombia to build a giant canal.
Wasn't annexed. We helped them become them
Exactly.
for the canal. Oh man. Oh, well, Iceland has no army. Interesting.
Well, you knew the answer or guessed the answer.
Well, I kind of visualized like who are the countries. It's not Switzerland, because Switzerland is not probably in NATO, and they actually have an army. And then I went,
Got it.
good
All right, so
question
what's
though.
this-
Very good
what's-
question.
What's this on Ted Cruz?
Well, Ted Cruz.
Speaking
going
of
to
being
be-
cold as ice,
Oh.
Is someone scooping ice?
that's correct.
At first, I thought someone was dropping M&Ms earlier, like on the floor, one at a time. But this makes more sense.
Dink, dink.
Exactly. So, freshman Senator Ted Cruz has thrown his hat in the ring to become your next president in 2016.
And he's got to do it early so that people keep talking about him.
Precisely.
Because if he did it in the middle of everybody else, no one would care.
I'm excited because I feel like you're going to see suddenly. I'm reminded of Ted Cruz ain't going to be the next president.
Nope.
He ain't going to be the next president. No one needs to worry. But I feel like it's enough of the money is going to start. Early money is going to start flowing to him, and it's going to probably make people eager to push the button and start running themselves. So I think all these, exploratory committees, or I'm seriously considering, or whatever effing euphemism all these bastards use, suddenly a lot of people, similar to when Hillary Clinton in 2008 was kind of dicking around, and then Barack Obama jumped out, and then Hillary Clinton had to okay, I'm running, I'm in it to win it. I had to kind of quickly, throw in, because suddenly it was like the zeitgeist had been lost. So I'm surprised. I'm actually kind of shocked that it's Saturday and we haven't heard another candidate announced.
Wow.
I fully expect. My prediction is, I expect for at least one more candidate, if not two, to announce in the next week.
By tax day, how many candidates will there be?
By tax day, officially announced, I think there should be
3.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 3 too.
3.
3 official candidates. Just on the Republican side?
I was just going to say 3 candidates for president, regardless of party.
I'll go with that too.
So we'll see here on the show. We'll talk about it. And really, the reason that this is so important is this gives us fodder for the show. And we just need more feedstock.
Give me. Daddy
for
like.
our fecal
Daddy like.
49ers. Fecal 49ers. Give us more feedstock. Speaking
Seriously,
of feedstock,
I want a fecal 49er t-shirt.
Speaking of feedstock,
Make it happen.
there is a new line of lingerie that has been released, not meant to be sexy.
Is it edible?
No. It's basically designed with that bamboo cottony stuff that if you've ever seen the sheets made out of that, it's made to be exceptionally soft and comfortable. Just
So
like
it's-
men's underwear.
So it's lingerie made out of grass.
Yes. Yes.
That makes. I just thought of a dirty joke.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do it. We're on the internet. It's cool. It's cool.
It's like, gives new meaning to, munching the carpet.
So
Where's that cricket sound effect? Give me that cricket sound effect.
no, I'm good. But
Oh, wait, that one's wrong. Hold on.
No, I don't deserve that. All right, I'm this.
I think we're really just pushing random buttons on
no. So
the sound
hold up
effect
a second. So what? All right. So what brought on this new line of lingerie? First of all, what is the niche market?
I think we should probably move on. But I think it's just so that women are comfortable and not pretending to be a sexual object with everything that they wear. That's the point of it.
But isn't every day Halloween for a woman?
What?
The end?
Yes, the end. I agree wholeheartedly with the second statement. So, Tom, do you have a
I
preference?
actually treat every day like Halloween.
Yes.
That's if you are a sartorial person, you
Uh-huh.
need to treat every day and be fancy. I think that's the this is where I think this might be like, me and my ever-growing bow tie collection, or, it's, you don't need to be, I think there's this depression, especially in this country, people like, maybe I'm totally off topic now, but people in this country, it's like, fashion is for the
That's a
rich
great
or the
word, by the way,
stylish, sartorial.
I just had to
you had
Google
look it up, yeah.
Of or relating to tailoring, clothes, or style of dress.
Mm-hmm.
Sartorial.
We can all be fun in how we dress or what we do, even if it's like, I want to start wearing tie tacks, or I want to get a tie bar, or I want, I like cufflinks or something, a little bit of affectation that shouldn't cost too much money, because that's also, I think, the thing is people assume that fashion has to cost money. No, it doesn't. It can be about just finding things that and also it doesn't have to be that impresses other people. It's things that you find fun to wear or you feel comfortable wearing. Do it, rock it.
That's right. Is that Tom's
Even if
promise?
it's
Is that Tom's promise?
Is that
To
my
be
promise?
sartorial in everything he does?
Christmas. I forgot what my promise was.
Tom promises to affect others into a sartorial approach to
Was
life.
that Zelda?
I thought we were on Tom's promise.
We've been speaking about it, but Tom has forgotten what his promise was.
Yeah, I forget what my promise was. I'll probably remember it next week.
That's right. We will. We'll remember it next week, and you get to come back and listen to it. So I appreciate everyone here that has been here speaking with us. I think that we had a great show. I think we had many people watching us, and I look forward to doing that all over again. And speaking of what I think, I've shared with you this week what I think, but you don't have to think like me.
And you don't have to think like me.
I don't think.
But we're going to ask you as our audience to come back here and think on your own time, right here again on the Speaker's Corner.